Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thanks for joining me today. And in this video, I just want to show you how I made this little gift bag that I'm giving to a couple of friends. And I have this pen that I wanted to put inside, but really you could hold a gift card or a small gift. And it's just made with some beautiful designer paper. So let's get started. I have a piece of the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper, and it is cut at 6 by 8.5, and we're going to do some scoring. So I'm going to bring in the Simply Scored and put the long side at the top, and we're going to score this at 3, 4, 7, and 8 inches. So there's 3, 4, 7, 8. Then I'm going to flip it, and with what I want to be my bag bottom, I'm going to score it 1 inch. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and score at 4.5 inches and 5.5 inches. Okay, let's put the scoring tool away, and we're going to do some folding and trimming. I love these little bags, and especially with designer paper, just makes it, they're beautiful. And you can do it for almost any occasion. And when I saw this particular print in the Peaceful Poppies collection with these large flowers, I thought that would be good for a gift bag. So even though it's small, I like the look of it for what I'm doing today. So on this fold at the top, I'm folding and burnishing down. And this very top 1/2 inch score there, I'm just going to burnish that a little bit. We won't be flipping it down, but I wanted that little crease there. Okay, and here's what will be the bag bottom. Okay, so we're going to do some trimming. First of all, with what's going to be on the bottom, we're going to cut off the rectangular square formed by those intersecting score lines there. And so I'm going to get this and cut up on those lines. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the top. And so I'm going to cut in and cut in. And normally I would just cut the bottom, but I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. And then I'm going to cut off, I think, this square too. Rectangle, I should say. Okay, so now let's put this together. I'm just going to take this edge and fold it over and attach it, or adhere it, I should say, right there. So I'm going to put some liquid glue here, I think is what I'm going to do. If I can find a bottle that's not stopped up. There we go. And once the liquid glue dries, it's a very, very good adhesive. And the fact that it gives you a little wiggle room is great. So I'm matching the top 2 corners there and the sides, and I'm holding that just for a bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, this is the box bottom. Remember the top had this additional score line there. And I'm going to take it and call this the back of my box or bag. This is where the seam is. And I'm going to take and fold in the 2 side flaps, then the back flap, and then come over here and put some adhesive and hold that for the bottom. And then for this, I'm not going to cut these off, these little side tabs. I'm going to push those down into the bag. That adds some stability to your bag sides and makes it hold its shape very nicely. So fold those tabs in for this particular kind of bag. And then this is going to come up like this, and we're going to adhere it with glue dots. I'm going to trim these just a little bit, just to try something a little bit different here. at an angle. Then I'm going to match this back side up and trim and trim. Just something I thought of. Okay, so now I want to put my little gift in the bag. And then what I'm going to do is just use a couple of glue dots to hold it in place. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put one on each side and see if that does the trick. Okay, I want to match these. The top there and that little angle. Press. Okay, so now I'm looking and I think I want to do this and this on the very top as well. Okay, so there's our bag. So now let's go about with embellishing. First of all, I've already die cut and stamped the sentiment. I just can't thank you enough. And it's using this beautiful So Sentimental stamp set from the January to June 2020 mini catalog, Stampin' Up. Just introduced in this catalog, and it has these beautiful dies. And I used this one to cut it out. I love labels and frames for our sentiments and images. And I'm going to take this and use some dimensionals to pop it on the back. And then I'm just going to put that in the front right here. Let's see, I want it about center. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Peaceful Poppy sequins and put just a little dab of glue just like that. We're going to use 3. And so let's see what I'm going to pick out here. I want this little bloom. I've got too many I'm trying to pick up. Oh, I got it. Right up there. All right, so now let me try one of these old olive ones. I'll put it down here. And then a lighter colored one, I think. Oh, Decisions, or maybe one of these dark red ones, the poppy ones. There we go. Okay, so now to finish it off, I have some of the crinkled Whisper White seam binding ribbon that you will love. And I'm going to use a mini glue dot to hold that in place. Just right there at the top. And then once you get that, you kind of adjust your little tails of your ribbon. And I'm going to trim this, and I pulled off that poor little sequin. That's the thing with liquid glue in the sequins too. You gotta let it dry, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm probably gonna go back and put some more glue on that. Okay, I'm gonna get these sequins out of the way before I make a big mess. Okay, and there is our little gift bag for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Give that a try, and remember about pushing those tabs in for the stability of the side of the bag. I find that that really helps on this particular type. If you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at inkandinspirations.com, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.